All right, hello once again. This is Alan Anderson here, and today we're going to go through the 5 daily commitments that you need to do in order to make money quickly and effectively. All right, so the 5 daily commitments are as you see below, and we're going to go through these each one, and I'm going to have a couple of little bullet points that I'm going to give out to you, some advice, giving the context in which we need to get this going. It's going to be very action oriented activities, and these are the minimum that you need to do in order to be successful. Now, these I have a little bit more things in detail. Some will be more detailed than others, but I'll speak to that as we go through them. So the first one is generate 20 to 25 leads per day. Now, really, I aim to try to generate 50 leads per day and more. You can never have enough leads. That's just the reality of the situation. But what I will tell you, a lot of people have come to me and they say, well, Alan, this is easier said than done. What exactly do I need to do in order to generate these types of leads? And when I say leads, I'm not talking about people you know. I'm not talking about your Facebook list, although that is one thing that you may use when you first get started. I'm talking about people that you do not know, and getting their name, email, phone numbers, and that they're interested in what you have to offer. In this sense, it is our freebie program combined with some other stuff. So we actually have an entire training series, multiple modules that are dedicated to the mindset, the concepts, everything you need to know as a foundation to generate leads online. And then we go into the traffic strategies that are necessary that you take. And pretty much it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. But if you don't like video, you don't have to use video. If you don't like something else, you have to use that. I've tried to come out with as many strategies as possible, free, paid, just depends on what you want to do. So there's something for everybody. The next thing is going to be to follow up with your leads via email daily. Now, this is one of the easier ones, especially getting started, because this is going to be done in the advanced setup process. So if you're coming to me now, you've already set up Aweber, you may not have put in any emails. What I actually have on the video that deals with the emails on a link on the advanced setup rules is that you'll actually be able to take a code and then automatically swipe all the emails that I have without having to copy and paste. And then all you have to do is kind of modify them, put your name and stuff like that. Excuse me. And things that customize them to you. And then from there, I mean, that's it. You just send them out, and then you'll send broadcast emails out on your own as well, which are kind of like on the fly emails, and this will create an effect that you're continuously communicating. So that situation is really pretty much just take the code and let it upload. But what you want to do is you want to follow up with these people daily. That way when you get on the phone, they've already built up a relationship with them. And with that said, that's leading to the third thing, which is call at least 10 to 15 leads daily. Now really, if you really want to get started, you need to call a little bit more once you get up to the point where you have these amounts of leads or more. That way you can generate money for yourself. But this is actually you closing them. If the email is kind of building that relationship with them, the lead that you've generated, this is actually closing them, getting them to take action. Because you'd be surprised at how many times people are on the fence and all they need is to hear from a real life person that they can relate to, especially considering they've been getting emails from you that are cool and unique and have stories and stuff like that. That how many will actually take action. Another thing too is if you see people that are on the registration page, meaning that they've registered but they haven't completed the offer, those are the hottest leads that you need to close, and you'll see that as we go along. We also will eventually have scripts that give you an idea of what to say, frequently asked questions, or what generally the typical questions that you have, depending on the type of lead that you're generating. If you're generating leads from YouTube versus Craigslist, people tend to come at it a little bit differently because of the medium. And these things that will help you so you don't have to feel nervous, like you don't know what you're saying, you don't know what to say, or there's a question you might not be able to answer. And then the fourth thing is help 2 people get qualified. That's daily. So pretty much you get about $100 each time you get somebody to complete both offers. So if you just get one, you get 100, you get two, 200, and then vice versa. the main thing I want you to get out of this activity is you need to be available as much as possible, especially when you're getting started. Once you make a little money and you're not as thirsty, for lack of a better term, to get money, then yeah, you can start to set some ground rules, and I would recommend you do that when you first get started too. But generally, you want to put yourself in a situation that you can respond to them as fast as possible. That may be text message, that may be phone, that may be email, that may be Facebook, and maybe whatever. But something in which you can always be paying attention to it, because the quicker you take action on it, the more likely you're going to get somebody to complete it, versus the longer it takes, the colder that lead gets. And, so forth and so on. So the main thing is to be available. Now, I get people may have a job, people may have kids, they may have different restraints that they can't be by their phone all the time. Well, then make it very clear in your emails and stuff like that, like at the bottom, when you are available or that you want to be text. Like for me, I like to be text before I pick up the phone and call somebody, because that tells me they're available. That should make sense for you. And then the next thing and the final thing is watch, rinse, repeat. Basically, close these deals out. Do one continuous to get better. To find things that work. Disregard things that don't. Find what you like to do. Disregard what you don't. And pretty much, do 1 through 3. So basically, just to go in summary, we discussed the 5 rules, or the 5 daily activities you need to take in order to be successful. The first one is generate 20 to 25 leads. Second one is follow up daily via email. The third thing is make daily calls. The fourth thing is to help 2 people complete and be available. And the fifth thing is, to do 1 through 4, and so forth and so on. So with that said, we're going to move on to the next video, and thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.